I wish you a wonderful and magical day. Let's continue to study generous Siberian knowledge. We are lucky that the knowledge of shamans in Siberia was not lost. Even when they were prosecuting shamans in the Soviet Union, even when there was the genocide of shamans, shamans just went to the forest and lived there, far away from people's homes to save the knowledge. And now, when people need this knowledge, the knowledge of shamans, again, it has returned to us. And now we have the opportunity to pass this knowledge on again. We can share this ancient wisdom to the entire world simultaneously thanks to the internet. Thanks to modern technology. Before, it was only passed from a shaman to his student. Can you imagine? Let's have a look at another shamanic picture. I have been asking the artist for a long time to draw all the shamanic interaction with the spirits that we talk about at the seminars. It's very difficult to understand if you don't have a vision of the subtle plane, if you don't know what spirits look like. How does it all happen? What do shamans talk about? Let's see it now. You are looking at the picture which shows the inner organs of a man, and you see spirits sitting on these internal organs. Let me try to explain to you what's going on. In fact, a person is not just one person as we perceive ourselves. There are many different live spirits in our body. I would even say that a man is like a city, a densely populated city. I am the mayor, the head in this city, which means I am the eldest. And I am helped by different organizations, purification system, nervous system, lymphatic, and other various systems. Additionally, there lives an assistant spirit in each system and each organ. There live different spirits in our heart, our kidneys, our bladder, our eyes, in our head and the hands. This wonderful team is born and settled in the body to help me. And if I am a good mayor, each of them helps me perfectly. My body works well, comfortably. All systems work well, just like in a real spaceship. And the man feels the energy, and he is in high spirits, he is doing well, he has talents and abilities, and he's successful in all spheres. Yeah, it's the perfect match for a real person. I mean the city where everything works well. But there are situations where some negative spirits get into this city, breaking through the defense. Let's imagine that our city is fenced by a large stone wall as in ancient times. You're the mayor. You're protecting your home. And some spirit comes to the gates of your castle or your city. And these negative spirits, they are the spirits of diseases which devour us and have the ability to pretend as if they can be very useful for us. And one of such spirits comes to your gate and says, for example, it is the spirit of condemnation, you know. Nobody understands you. Nobody loves you. They think badly of you. I will tell you the truth. A man who is the mayor of his city, of himself, of his destiny, thinks, I guess nobody really understands me. I can't get along with anyone at all. I guess you are a good spirit, a great advisor. I will let you in. And the man himself opens the gate, that is, he says, okay, come in. This spirit of condemnation that pretended to be the advisor spirit settles in our body as soon as we let it in. And if you've seen the video where I talk about the spirit of condemnation, remember, it settles down right on your face, and it starts distorting the whole picture of the world, of what the man sees. The person begins thinking negatively, this is bad, all is wrong, not everyone works here. This is just the beginning of a sad story. The fact is that the spirit of condemnation, giving us such thoughts, pursues a very secret objective. It inclines us to let other negative spirits into our body, our cohesive city, our healthy body. When I visit the lower world, I see these negative, destructive spirits. I see them, first of all, as a big black cloud, as if thousands of black crows are gathered together so densely, tightly that they make a black mass. But at some point, they're blown apart. When necessary, they come back together again. It's their peculiarity to get together and split up, and the spirit of condemnation that has entered our body is a little bit of black mass. It's like one crown that came to us. Do you know what it does next? It says, doors open, the next can come in. And other spirits of the disease enter our bodies because the spy has opened the gates of our protected city. And now we already have a negative in one organ, another negative spirit in another organ, and still another negative spirit in the third organ. The spirits of diseases start enslaving our body now. These spirits merge into one negative mass inside our body, and if this black mass, black negative energy becomes big enough, the man will just die. Let's get back to this picture. We've been attacked, and the spirits of the disease have entered our bodies. They got in there because we let them in, first of all. Secondly, because we weakened the defense, we didn't wear an amulet. We forgot to close the doors. We don't understand what items we should wear to defend ourselves, or we don't have this protection. We've weakened the defense. We don't know about the tricks of these spirits. That's why a monster like that gets into our bodies. It settles inside the organ like a spider, like a caterpillar, like some terrible insect. That's how it settles in. First of all, it defeats the spirit inside the organ, the spirit that is responsible for this organ, which keeps it healthy, which lives inside us, our assistant spirit. First, the spirit of disease enslaves the spirit of this organ, and then begins to multiply inside this organ and eat all the energy from this organ, and the organ starts to hurt. We already feel that something is wrong. It hurts somewhere, our breathing changes. The temperature goes up, there appear as pimples or ulcers, and we go to visit the doctor. The doctor says, you have a tumor in your lungs, liver, bladder, uterus, etc. You have some kind of rotting. There are strange processes. And the doctor prescribes us some procedures, pills, something that is under the authority of official medicine. And we take these pills and undergo procedures. We influence the cells in our organ. But there is no effect, and the doctor is surprised. He says he does not understand why it's not working for us. He suggests trying another medicine, a stronger one, and it's okay that we kill other organs. We're trying to save at least this organ now, but nothing helps. Why not? It's very simple. There lives a spirit inside the organ, with a live conscious, which has the purpose of eating you, of eating all your energy. And naturally, it resists all the physical drugs you take. What do we do? In ancient times, in case of any illness, a man would go to a shaman. Yes, this happened everywhere. People understood that there were spirits, they influenced them. So, they turned to a doctor shaman first, and then to some other doctor. Shaman, seeing the spirit, holds a shamanic ritual. He holds a real ritual tambourine in his hands and creates a very unusual rhythm. I often have to say to the patient, come on, breathe right now. Breathe out. Feel a slug, a spider that clings in your bladder, your uterus. Breathe it out. Breathe it out. What spider? What breathe? What a crazy shaman it is. Jumping, beating a tambourine. What's he doing, anyway? What is it? And the shaman says, come on, breathe. Imagine it. Feel it, and suddenly a man feels, God, something's moving. Shaman says, breathe out, come on, and suddenly the person starts getting involved in the ritual, and we make an effort together. The shaman sends out his helper spirits. I often send a bear. The spirit of a bear approaches the spirit of disease in the person and takes it away with its huge paw. But it will only happen when the person who has come for help starts helping. He says, push. It is not mine. I don't want it. I reject this disease. It's not mine. Only then can the spirit of disease be taken away. What does a shaman do with this spirit of disease? This spirit has enslaved your body so that it will be destroyed. Indeed, my bare spirit tears the spirit of disease apart, and it ceases to exist. What will happen to the person? The medicine starts working suddenly. Procedures prescribed by the doctor start giving results. And when we come to the hospital, the doctor is confused. He suggests maybe the diagnosis was wrong. Doctors often say this because they cannot explain why the body suddenly starts reacting to the treatment. In fact, the body began to heal, to recover, because we removed a living creature that purposefully ate this organ. Look at this picture again. You see different organs. You see different spirits in different organs. They look like that, and that's how they live in our body. That's how they suck out life forces. That's how they provoke emotions of fear and the horror in us. We feel something is hurting us, and we start to visit many doctors. We have psychosis. These spirits feed on this energy, and sometimes the energy of your heart is not enough for them. They still want you to express emotions. It squeezes your heart, and our blood pressure goes up, and we think, I'm dying. That's it. The man is full of emotions, and the spirit feeds on this energy. When the spirit has eaten enough, it lets your heart. Your blood pressure is back to normal. When it is hungry again, it squeezes your heart again, and you're going to have another pressure surge. You go to see a doctor again. This makes us express a lot of emotions, and this is what feeds the spirit. I think that we should not neglect how shamans see diseases in today's world. First, the presence of spirits has been proven by scientists. Secondly, it is ancient knowledge. At the same time, we can't say that healthcare is bad, that we have to refuse traditional healthcare altogether. No. People often turn to us at the stage of destruction of their bodies, when the body is already very badly destroyed. You cannot do without medicine in such a case. I think it would be wise in our world to have two spheres combined: shamanism and modern healthcare. And these two can help a person in parallel with herbs, if necessary, medications and shamanic rituals. Then the person will be able to have their body completely recovered as quickly and painlessly as possible, as comfortable as possible. That is, we expel all the spies, all the destroyers from our densely populated city. We restore our protection. And this protection is the power of lineage. We strengthen our family tree, and the body is now healthy. All systems function smoothly within our city, within our body. A man is the master of his life, manages the processes, and his body obeys him. I want all people on earth to be healthy. This is why I hold a lot of seminars. I shoot a lot of videos. I'm trying to pass it to you, to shoot material, come and meet you. I will be pleased if you let me know what else you want to know about shamanism. Something may not be clear. Maybe you have questions related to your problem. Ask them right away. Whenever we move from city to city, or from country to country, I have time to open my phone and check my mail, read your messages, answer them, and give you advice. Please. I am waiting for your questions. I hope you apply all wisdom of shamanism in your life.
Power of spirits will help you get rid of addiction. Amulets charged by the shaman and special rituals will help you get rid of negative spirits, bad habits, addictions, and depression. Your amulet awaits you at the training, at the place of power. Come and bring your friends with you. Become an angel for them.